Okay, now it's picking it up. Idiot doesn't even have his mic set up. No, fuck it. Let's keep this playing. Let's keep it playing. Alright, let's do Twitch overlay. Output. Hopefully both streams can coexist. Twitch. Up. Up. Hey, there we go. We got Twitch going. And so far, it looks like it's going fine. Let me just scroll this a little bit and then, you know. I think Twitch is going to be a bit behind. Oh, no. Okay, both are saying this looks good. Up, yep, there it is. I was wondering when it was going to happen. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess nothing for Twitch then, because fucking Twitch is being an asshole. Alright, Twitch is being an asshole, so I can't have anything on Twitch. I don't want to just stream on Twitch because of you-know-who. Let me just delete that if I can. And then I'll get started. Alright, for some reason, I don't know why, but I can't do multi-streaming. Don't you make fun of me, Twitch. Don't you make fun of me, Twitch. Alright, so I guess I'm only doing YouTube. There we go, that's better. Alright, so we're going to get this started, actually. Let's get started. We're doing names. We're going to be doing names and then look at the lore. And whatever time I have left, I'll do that. So, we got Ayama. I did not get the damn wikis. I have no idea who that is. Rivals. Alright. Rivals. Rivals. Okay, give me the tag for the rivals. I don't want to see all this. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the one that's part of the culinary club or whatever the frick's called. Okay, it is you, so. Is my VPN not on? When did my VPN close? Ah, whatever. Don't make me restart my browser. There we go. Fuck. Send the page. Alright, so this is where you are. A new name for her. Rinko. I like Rinko. Do I have anybody with Rinko in the name? I have Rika. So I'm not gonna go with that. So Nozomi. Miyako. Nozomi Azawa. Uh, Miyako Hanabira. I'll go with this one. Alright, so. Alright, so that's your new name. Azurito, I think. Alright, you're the athlete, so you would be her. So, because you would be her. What name would you have? Alright. The Genki girl. I don't really want the Genki type, but if I have to, that's how I'm gonna ride her. Well, actually, I think that's how already she is. I think that's what I kept her as. She's recognized in school, has an older brother who is well-known professional athlete, constantly compared to him by peers, coaches, and even herself. Trains obsessively to match his accomplishments. Energetic, loud, and friendly on the surface. I have not looked at this. I'll see in a bit. So yeah. Projects confidence, but really struggles with self-doubt and inferiority. Refuses to back down from a challenge. One of the few students who's unafraid of Shino. Regularly asks her to spar, treating her as a worthy rival. Respects her strengths and sees her as a challenge, not a threat. Yeah, I'll keep that, yeah. Prefers to not the rumor spread that she fought and defeated Shino. Intrigued by someone brave enough to challenge. What? I don't know why that original name stayed. I really do not like that I have Twitch not going. I really want to try again. I really do, but I do not have probably the power on my computer to do so. Well, I definitely do know one thing for sure. Once I upgrade my setup, multi-streaming is gonna be a lot easier to do. So yeah. Suzuza. Akira. No. Ayaka. No. Suzuki. Mizori. The name Suzuki keeps coming up to mind, even though it's not how you spell it. It's Suzuki. Suzuki. Ihara. I'm going with this one, but I'm changing it to Suzuki. It may not be what the name actually is. Whoops. Suzuki. I make sure there isn't any that share the same last name. Akigiri or Akiger. Yeah, no. Okay. The only one that should have the last name would be Ayano and her mother, so they will keep their last names together. Right, so Muji Kina. She is the school nurse. So this is the next one we gotta work on. So what? What would be her last? Empathy. I read that as emptiness. Kana. Kana Yukishiro. Yukishiro. Yuki Amamori. Miyako. Dude, these are some freaking insane last names it's giving me. Then again, I could probably just combine some, so yeah. I could probably just combine some because right now it's just giving me, I'm just been using what's here. I could probably combine last names. Or, I mean, I did change this name. It was Suzuki. 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 Keeping that one. Misato. Misato Hanekawa. I like the last name there. Hanekawa. Misato. Miss. Oh, go, David down then. Oh, I freaking had a stroke for a moment there. Misato Hanekawa. Eris, so that's what you are. So this is who I'm working with. Where'd my mouse go? Here it is. Ugh, excuse me. Actually, YouTube's health was fine overall. Whatever. Magami. Alright, give me some names. Embodies a flawless archetype, rich and powerful, but in your version, she is the illiterate child of a high-class affair, disowned emotionally by her mother. Yep, that is how I did it. Emotionally disowned. Like what did I need? I think I created half German. The heiress to a German woman. Okay, so yeah, I did make her half German. She's half Japanese, half German. Bum 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 bum. Satsuki. Every time I hear Satsuki, I think of the freaking character from Kill la Kill. Shiori. I think I'm gonna keep the original corporate name. I'm gonna keep the original corporate names as the same. So, despite, yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna keep the corporate name the same. I'm just gonna change the characters. So yeah. So let's see, Bizaki. Not really. Rinka, no. Shiori. Kurosuki. Shiori Kurosuki. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Ah. She is the occultist girl, so it'll be you. This is who I'm working with now. I should have had the damn character, what I've already had for the character done. You know, I still have time. I could probably show them off. Open up the game and show them off. I got distracted for a moment there. What the hell? Right, okay. That's supposed to be a name, a pun off the occultist. All right, sure, whatever. I guess. And in your version, she's raised as a shrine maiden, trying to prove the existence of the very thing her upbringing denies. Watch as you know. We believe that her demonic aura facility finds warmth, joy, and emotional rebirth within Yuno's group of friends. Reflect mystery, like quiet emotion, and a sense of spiritual conflict or awakening. That's one of the things that I really do not like about ChatGPT. But then again, I think I'm mainly asking for names that matches their vibe. But yeah, they tend to overthink. You know, if I ask for just a name to give me something like that, they might overthink it. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I would just go with that. Nozomi, Nazumi, Nazumi Kuronami, Nazumi Kuronami. No, I'm not gonna use that name. Yuna? Or no. Eureka. I'm not gonna use that one. Hotaru. No. I like Nazumi. I like Nazumi. I like the name Nazumi as the first name, but I don't have any idea what to use for the last name though. Hello there. I'm not gonna try to pronounce her name because I know I'm gonna butcher it. Alright, so for the first name I'm gonna go with Nazumi. Nazumi. Hello again. Nazumi. Now, what should I have the last name be? What should I have the last name be? Kamikura? Nazumi Kamakura? I'll probably think about the names in an American sense, not a Japanese sense, but still. Yes, I am. If you're wondering why I'm having an anime girl as my VTuber model, mainly because she was just gonna be the mascot of the channel way before VTubing became a thing. But you know, I just want her to have more presence on the channel. So she's the VTuber that I'm using. She's the model I'm using. Mizakumi. Mizazuki. No, wait. It's Nazumi Mizazuki. So I don't mistake that. No, I'm not gonna go with that. If anything, if I do go with one that don't have a surname, it would be Infochan. Shinketsu. Shinketsu. I got nothing. I'm only using for these for now. I don't want to generate more names for me to pick. I can't pick names at all. Korubane. Shinketsu. Nazumi Shinketsu. Freaking Nazumi Shinketsu, sure. Sure, that's the name we're gonna have. And now Infochan. I've completely rewritten Infochan entirely. But for the name, I have nothing. Just want a first name as she would be someone who doesn't have a surname. Wait, what? What happened? Did I get... I think I got disconnected for a bit. Alright. I got disconnected for a bit. I don't know. But looks like I'm back up. Alright, so... Infochan. Uh-huh. Morally great personality. Looking for a first name. Yeah, sure. That's what I'm going with. Rico. I kind of like Rinko. Do I have one that's already have that name? No. Well, there's Rinka, but there's Reika, but I'm not going to use that one. So, you know, let's go with Rico. Fuck you. Alright. Alright, so these are all the characters that I've rewritten and selected a name for. Selected a new name for. I did all the rivals. I did Ayano and her mother. None of these are really important, so I'm not gonna bother with them. Neither are these. Do I wanna... These guys are the loan sharks. Or loan sharks, whatever the fuck. I don't think, no, she's just a regular delinquent in the original game. I've rewritten her to be the daughter of the Yakuza. I think I might change these guys to be the Yakuza, aka her, aka the head being the father of her. I read that as groom. Fucking. But yeah, I think I might do that at another time. 80s, not important. Not important. This guy, which I'm still leaning on the fact to have this guy, aka the one, aka the guy who was basically stalking her or whatever the frick. I'm I'm leaning on making him basically be Yandere Dev. I'm still leaning on that. I haven't, but you know, the time comes when the time comes, I'll make that decision. But right. Alright, it was only 20 minutes to do all that. I still have time. You know what? Let me pull up. Let me pull up the designs that I have for now. Oh, excuse me. Let me pull up some of the design. Hopefully, my computer can run it with. But then again, I'm not multi-streaming, even though I really want to. So yeah. And plus, I can also take this as a as the shorts as well. So, yay! Am I? Am I? Am I good? Am I good? Did I get dropped again? I got dropped again. What the? Seriously. One time, whatever. Second time is a fuck you. Alright, there it goes. It's loading up now. Had to frickin'. Let me make sure, because I do not have the safe for work option available or enabled. I prefer to make the models without that enabled, just so I have maximum freedom to make the design, to make or remake the character in this case. Alright, while that's loading, while that's loading, let's take a look at what I have already. Homeroom teacher senpai. I think I'm the only one watching this live broadcast. I wrote it and helped the translation. Yeah, most likely. I mean, then again, I do tend to keep these available to pre-watch whenever I don't watch the VOD. I don't really. So if anything, I'm more addressing the VOD heads, or if I do decide to use it for shorts or whatnot. That's what I'm mainly addressing. Alright, I think it is ready. Just let me do this. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I need I don't. Okay, so I think this is good. I can. Alright, so where's the main window? Here it is. So I want to make this apparent that I do make these models on Koikatsu, which is a hentai game originally, but it has a really good character creator. I can freaking find it on here. Whoops. There it is. Okay, so I don't have them all, and some of these are not complete. Like, I'm still planning on reworking some of these, so uh, bu- 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 oh, that's the back of her head. Alright, so this is supposed to be Ayano. The new Ayano. I've chosen a different name before finalizing it, so the name is different. I based this uniform off of someone else's redesign. I really like the uniform, so I kept it. The hair, I'm thinking of changing it, but you know, this is what you would have. I always do this because I don't want to accidentally show boobs or something like that. Alright, this is supposed to be like a more casual outfit, you know, something that they would wear when they're out hanging out doing whatever the hell people do. So yeah. I do plan to export these into Blender, so I mean letting people have fun with them. When I say export, I mean export the whole thing, even the parts that I'm not showing. So yeah, people can do whatever the hell they want with it. All right. Next one is here it is. Let it load. All right. This one is supposed to be Osana. This is supposed to be Osana. Once again, the uniform is going to stay the same because they all go to the same school. I took a little bit more. Well, voice crack. I originally took a little bit. So I originally saw this as an inspiration on Weiss from Ruby, but now that I'm looking at some more, I see her being more of an inspiration off the out of the Vocaloid character. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I am remaking the actually hold on, let me, because the window is smaller. I am rewriting the character Yandere simulator to work as a Yuri harem. I'm working at rewriting it to work as a Yuri harem, so just because with all of them, with all the rivals basically having the same, I guess, problem that Ayano has, or Yandere-chan, is that they can't convey their emotion very well. This is the normal outfit. I haven't really decided on what to give her new outfit, her new casual outfit be. So right now she just has the basic Osana casual outfit. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to rewrite Yandere Simulator to be a Yuri harem. I got dropped again! Fucking hell. Like, is it the servers is it the servers, my computer, or is it the damn fucking internet on my end? I have no idea. But yeah, they all have like I said, they all have the same problem where they don't know how to express themselves, which basically is like their main character flaw that they learn to work together with. Bob basically kind of fighting over Ayano. Anyway, man. Once, well, like I said, this is gonna be the final part on the streaming side for this. So once the full, I guess not full video, but once the video comes out where you'd see the I guess everything that we've done so far, it'll be that. So you can have all the information on the characters. I based her a bit more on Farina, especially her casual outfit. So yeah, I slightly just reworded. I slightly changed her to be to be a more actor instead of a theater kid. So yeah. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. How many rivals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have plus Ayano, that is 7, so it's 6. I only have 4 rivals left, and that's not including Infochan and that's not including Infochan and Ribaru. Who's all right? So you know what? Hold on. Where's the? I still have my there, so you can get a proper look. Whoa! Well, this one is supposed to be Senpai's little sister. She's still in the works, so yeah. Uh, she is smaller, so I don't remember why. That was freaking weird. Ah! Oh yeah, this is what should be in the uniform. Now I remember why she's freaking tiny. She's I made her a lolly just to piss off Twitter freaks. Right, Senpai's younger sister. What the fuck was her name? Hinako. That's what this one would be. Uh, ooh, this one's Infochan. Oh, so I already have Infochan, so. Excluding Ayano and Infochan, I only have 5. So I only have half of the rivals done. Okay. Alright, this would be Infochan. I decided to give her a bit of a more boyish look. Or, yeah, I decided to give her a bit of a more boyish look, have shorter hair. So, yeah, still in the school uniform. Bup, 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 bup. Alright, and her casual outfit, I'm still in the works on this one, but this is basically what I generally want the casual outfit to be. You know, more denim jacket. And yeah. Whoops. Alright, dun, dun, dun. Well, that's showing. That's not supposed to be peeking out. Alright, and here's the occult girl. What was her name? Oka. Alright. Um, you know, in her uniform. Obviously, I changed the hair to cover one of her eyes just because, you know. I don't remember why, but I gave her bags for some reason. I don't remember why. Fucking hell. You gotta love that. Again, I don't know if it's the servers or what's going on. Do you want to make me a moderator for your channel? At some point, maybe. Anyways, this is what her casual outfit would be. I actually took more inspiration from Amy from the manga Mawin. From that Chinese manga. I don't know what it's called. From that comic manga, whatever. I love Amy. Actually, let me pull up an image of that one. Uh, the more I was writing this, the more I realized I took more inspiration from that than I did uh, the manga I'm Not Into Yuri, which is what I originally said was my main inspiration. Is this the one? Yeah. Yeah, these were... Yeah, like these were what I took inspiration from uh, Amy Lee. See right here, I took more inspiration from her casual outfit. Ah, here it is. This is where I took more inspiration for her, so... Alright, so let me, oh, cool, see somebody knows what I'm talking about. Alright, and I think I have one more left. Right, I have one more. And this is honestly the teacher. Just gotta wait for this to load. Oh, right, I remember now because the teacher actually has a bit more going on. Because this is the one that is going after male students, I actually had to make two different designs. One that fits her before and one that fits her after her character development. So she's... I think this is after her character development. Yeah, like I said, these are still a work in progress. I'm not 100% happy with this one. So yeah, that was just her casual outfit. And since I'm keeping the more risque parts from the original game, I have to fucking... She's dressed like this before her character development. Again, these are more... These are fucking work in progress, so I'm not happy with it at the moment. So, yeah. Okay, so that was definitely before her character development. So is this one. Before her character development, she... Yeah. Oops. Ah, when did this fall? When did this fall over? Ugh! There we go. Alright, and this is her after her character development. Again, I'm not too satisfied. I think it's the base model itself. You know, fucking huge ass tits that she has. Which I might just lower it, but yeah. But besides that, I do like the outfit and hair I gave her. You know, she's supposed to be more mature after her character development, but yeah. Now, I think I might de-exaggerate what the assets that she has. But besides that, I think that is all what I have so far. Yes, that is everyone that I have so far. How much time do I have left? Can I look? Should I look at the original character lore? Because that was one of the things I was thinking of doing. Looking at the lore, or I could probably just do it myself at some point. Ouch. I could probably just do that at some point, another time. I could probably just end this off a little bit early. because I do have other stuff to do, like fixing the damn hole in my wall. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, you know what? Because okay, so I'm probably just gonna clip this part by itself just to have it uploaded. But there is gonna be a more official video once the character designs are finalized. So I'm gonna read through all what I have already. So, starting from the starting from the very beginning, what I plan to do is rewrite Yandere Simulator to be a Yuri harem. That includes rewriting the characters and motivations and stuff like that, while trying to keep some of what Yandev has already done in the game. Honestly, I think I changed a lot with the characters to where I can just go ahead and just change the damn everything. But at the end of the day, this is still basically an original story. Anyways, let's start with our main character, Ayano Ayashi, who I have renamed Yuno Karasawa. I have rewritten her to be an only child to be raised by a single mother. I don't know what her mother is like in the original game, but in this new story, the mother is a genuinely kind woman who cares for her child. I decided to make Ayano a neurodivergent, but she has not been but it is not specified which one it is. I made it so that she has been undiagnosed throughout her entire life, and while growing up, she had never received proper support or understanding. Any help that she did receive was really incorrect or damaging. Think of like what was it? Autism Speaks. I think that's what it is. Hold on, let me look it up here. Autism. Autism Speaks. Yeah, it says focused on the cure. Uh-huh. Anyways, it's probably just gonna be like early '90s. Whoops. Yeah, early '90s attempts to cure like neurodivergent with stuff like electroshock therapy and stuff like that. So that's basically what the new Ayano would have gone through growing up. Add that to the counter. Fucking, I was like, what, 5? It's like the 5th time I got dropped. Alright, fine. After I do this, I'm gonna end the stream. Apparently something doesn't want me to stream today. First I couldn't multi-stream on Twitch, and now I'm constantly getting dropped. Ugh. Anyways, as I was saying before I got dropped, it was because of all this is what made her basically have that Yandere tendency. That throughout the story, it would slowly fade away as she starts to understand not only herself, but how to properly convey herself. And with her mother, Raiba, I'm not going to try pronouncing that. I have renamed her to Reika Karasawa. She is a single parent and has to raise a neurodivergent daughter alone. And it is made very apparent that she lacks the capacity or tools to be a proper caregiver. Despite that, she is generally a kind-hearted and well-meaning person. She deeply loves and cares for her daughter. She was never the one to be neglectful or abusive, at least not on purpose. Or at least not on purpose, she was just always given bad advice. She was always given bad advice, or just someone who is not supposed to be a mother. If I was a, if I actually had my face cam going, you would just see my face and my hands right now. That's the sixth time. Ah! Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, she's not suited to be a mother despite being a really kind hearted person. She's completely unaware of how to support her daughter, which led her daughter to become how she is at the start of the story. Yeah, followed it. Like I was saying, probably during when I was dropped, she followed outside advice, which often worsened her daughter's situation. Anyway, next up is Osana, who I have renamed Haruka. She is still. Oh, this is supposed to be deleted. Ah! She is the childhood daughter of both Senpai and Mizuki, who is the new Raibaru. But I will get into that when we get to her. And my personality is she's just like how. You know, at this point, I might as well just stop the streaming and try redoing this at another time, because I think they're starting to get more frequent. I think my drops are starting to get more frequent. Uh, Hello there, sheep. Depending on how often I get dropped again, we might be at the ending of the of the stream. Right. Trauma response. Oh, right. This is mainly due to a conflict that she has. Let me get rid of that. Anyways, like she is like how she is in the original. She is sarcastic and defensive, which is often a mask. I have to reword that at some point, but yeah. Her conflict it is being that has been changed to her conflict has been changed to the fact that she's currently being blackmailed by a student council member who I am still debating whether or not to basically be Yandere. The blackmail possessed lewd images of her and is using them to control her. Because of this threat, it prevents her from seeking help from both authorities and adults. Mizuki, aka the new Raibaru, is aware of the conflict, but is powerless to do something. Anyways, speaking of Raibaru, she has been renamed to Mizuki. She is the childhood of both Haruka, aka the new Osana, and Senpai. She is strong, loyal, and reliable, and naturally protective, especially of Haruka. Now, unlike Raibaru from the original, Mizuki is actually is actually in love with Haruka. You know, which is something Yandere is too much of a coward to make happen. uh, but but Mizuki values her friendship over her romantic desires. Because of that, she will help Haruka. She will help Haruka be happy, even if it means Haruka pursues someone else romantically. She's not necessarily going to be part of the harem, but she is part of the group. So, but she is part of the group. Mainly because when she originally hears Yuno, aka the new Ayano, aka the new Ayano, she always hears her talking to herself about her original plan to kill Haruka. And because of that, why she is protective of Haruka, but also stays within the group. Even after Yuno helps and befriends Haruka, Mizuki still doesn't trust her. She keeps a close eye on Yuno, ready for waiting for Yuno to put waiting for Yuno to strike at any moment. Anyway, we got next up is Ozoru. I have no idea. I renamed her to Shino because why not? Her new background is that she is the daughter of a powerful Yakuza family, aka the head. She has grown. She has grown up surrounded by, you know, what you would expect of the Yakuza. She, at school and around, she is known for her histories of fights, especially fatal ones. Any criminal rumors that she has are true. Her reputation at school, she is feared by students, and she earned her reputation at school to be feared. But she does end up developing an interest in Senpai. It is not a full-on crush like it would be in the game, but she's interested in him. At some point, she gets ambushed by Yuno outside of school and attempts to kill her, in an attempt to be killed, but she defends herself against Yuno, but she keeps pushing back. But Yuno keeps pushing back. She eventually loses the fight and ends up getting pinned, and is about to be killed by Yuno. And it is because of this, Shino generally fears for her life for the first time. But she is saved due to Yuno passing out from all the damage she took. It was after this, Shino stays close to Yuno, with the reasoning being that she wants a rematch. Hanako Yama. Hanako, Senpai's younger sister, I have renamed to Mika. Like I said, she is the younger sister of Senpai. She would have often been looked after by Haruka when she was growing up. You know what? Let me get. You know what? I'm not sure about that one yet. I might keep that one. I don't know. She is strongly attached to her brother, mistaking it for romance. Let me rename that. Mistaking it for romance. Mistaking it for romance. Clingy, overprotective, and emotionally intense. I might change that as well. Easily jealous and possessive, especially around other girls. Immature understanding of love, leading to a confusing romantic fixation on her brother, which is what I just said up here. She first meets Yuno during a study session at Senpai's house, along with Haruka and Mizuki. She sees Yuno's interest in her brother and becomes suspicious and resentful of Yuno. She transferred to the school not only to stay to be with her brother, but to monitor her for any potential love interest. Because of this, she sticks close to Yuno and becomes part of her group / harem, and it's because of that. Okay, so yeah, after I go through all this, I'm gonna end off the stream because this is getting annoying. Uh, right, Mizaki. She is the homeroom's teacher of senpai. She is known for her inappropriate behavior, flirtatious and predatory advancement towards male students. Any rumors of her past misconduct are true. Also has a known pattern of losing interest once she wins her targets. Not original. Right. She wasn't originally going to be on Yuno's radar. That is until she is informed that Mizaki is on the hunt again. Yuno. Should I just stop right now? I think I should just stop right now because I have a feeling it's gonna get worse and worse. I'm not all the way through this, but I just have a feeling it's gonna get worse and worse. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stop. Fuck it. I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna end it here. The drops are getting worse and worse. I gotta fill up that hole at some point. I was gonna do that. I gotta go to Home Depot. I gotta freaking get stuff to fill up the hole in my wall. And yeah, so I have to stop. I don't know why that's not showcasing here. Anyways, yeah, I have to stop here. So yeah, the VOD heads. Thank you, the VOD heads. I hope you enjoyed freaking watching the many times I got dropped. And yeah, and expect a full video of the character design as well as the background for each of the characters. And the next stream, we are going to either be playing some games or we're going to be writing a different story because I am writing multiple stories. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I got to say. And I will see you later. Whatever I make. Bye.